there, Pisces. Hope you are doing well. It's just turned midnight and I just thought I'd check in with your energies and see what's happening. So this is for Pisces Sun, Moon and Rising energies. So let's check in and see what Spirit has for you and wants you to know. Pisces. As always, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for returning viewers. Awesome to connect with you, and those that are new here, welcome. I'm Jamie and this is Soulvine Guidance. We check in with Pisces daily. During the week anyway, weekends if I can, I'll step on in, but I do like to keep that to family time. If you want to learn more about what we do here on Soulvine, the decks we use, the type of programs, spiritual growth, business growth that we also support, yeah, feel welcome to check the links below. Pisces, all right. I'm just going to straighten up the cam a little bit. There we go. All right, so we've got 10 of Swords, Ace of Cups, 6 of Wands, just connecting here on what's going on. So there's been something that has ended or maybe ending, and I feel like this is more like a pattern, a cycle. Something that perhaps wasn't working. If you're in a dynamic where things have been a bit unfriendly, uncomfortable, just not knowing what's happening, what's going on. I feel like that's kind of coming to an end, and potentially there's like a rebirth in a connection, okay? Or for some of you, a relationship has ended and there's new love, a new opportunity coming on in. Someone wants to connect, someone wants to build a relationship with you. This for you is one where you're feeling good about. You feel like you've made it. So for some of you, I feel like you've hung in somewhere, waiting for this connection, or waiting for this connection to rebirth, something of that nature. And I feel like you are holding strong here with this 6 of Wands energy and really happy with where things are, where things end up going. Interestingly, what you may not have seen as part of this process, Pisces, is that with this creator energy, something may have shifted in this relationship, and it may take a little bit of while for things to rebuild, okay? Even though there's success, or even though this is like new and it feels good and you feel excited about it, I feel like there's a awakening within you, like you're feeling good within yourself. And with the Creator card, I just feel like it may take a while for things to fully evolve in this dynamic. It could be if this was a relationship that you've been in and it's kind of like coming back to life, it's just going to take a little bit longer. I don't think you can expect things just to change overnight. So amongst it, there's a lot of goodness that's happening. But like any change, any cycle, any success, there is up and down aspect to achieve that growth that you are seeking. Okay, but as part of this, I definitely feel that the relationship is strengthening. You may also be getting a little bit more connected in your routines, in the way that you guys will carry out, do things. Maybe you are a spiritual couple, you know, and this is something new for you that you appreciate, like you're both on the same page in regards to that. You might even find that you have a mentor, or you go to a counselor or a relationship counselor or something like that to help support this dynamic if it hasn't been, 100% along the way. For some of you, this could be like the relationship evolving, if this is a new opportunity in love that is growing, okay? I feel like it's quite connected. Whatever's happening here, though, there's definitely a lot of energy being put in, a lot of work. But maybe too, someone here is actually putting a lot of their effort and energy into work. And for someone as part of this dynamic is not feeling connected, they may question the relationship here. But wherever this is going, like, this will balance out. I feel like this is quite a beautiful connection. Where it's going, where it's growing, and you're going to have growing pains. It's just a part of any relationship. Just because you might feel you meet the one or feel connected to someone and can see quite a great potential, it doesn't mean that, oh yeah, everything's just going to be a smooth ride. So I just feel like there's some recognition here, and perhaps even learning from some things from your past and how you can apply some aspect to keep things balanced, to keep growing together, to keep healing, as part of this process, because you might find that things come up where someone is, perhaps working, and if you're not used to someone just working all the time, and maybe you're feeling a little bit neglected or not loved or that you don't matter, when that's actually not the case, right? So being able to connect in and being able to have a new way that you flow in the dynamic, and recognizing it's two people that have to feel the love, the connection, hit the heart space. It's not just one person, but I feel like this is going to be something pretty special moving forward, whatever this is. It's like you get it right. And when I say about getting it right, this is like being able to speak up for what you need, being able to have the courage to do the work that you need to do, and being like on a team working towards the same thing together. Again, you may have your challenges, but I feel like there's I just feel like a lot of ebb and flow that is just connected, works, flows. Again, it's just not going to be a straight road, okay? I feel like this connection is one that's going to help you really grow and become and step into the person that you actually really are and really want to be. There's no more having to be someone to please someone. I think this is just you being you and them being them, and you guys navigating the path and journey together. Having a look here, we've also got the Knight of Wands. So there's definitely a strong connection here is what I feel. And the more that you work on this dynamic, the more that you work on this relationship, the new love or the one that's rekindled, you're going to find that there's just something that is really wonderful between you. Like I said, I feel like there's a lot of passion that is infused into this relationship no matter what goes on. And I feel like you'll have a strong connection and collaboration here as part of that experience. So let's dive in a bit deeper, Pisces, and see more what's going on. So tell us about this Ten of Swords energy. Thank you, Spirit. Ten of Swords energy. So Four of Emotions. Share more on this Four of Emotions energy. I don't know why I'm feeling a bit special trying to shuffle these cards. Okay. So with the Ten of Swords, you've got the Four of Emotions, the Muse of Voices, and the Ten of Emotions. Interesting here. The Muse of Voices is like the air energy, so like a king, if you wish to call it that, energy. And then the Ten of Emotions is connects to the Ten of Cups. So there could be where there was something that had ended. It was just someone that was really discontented with wherever they were in life. Something was amiss, something was missing. And I feel like there was some form of disconnection here. And that's where things may have felt like it's ended, it's done, like what's going on here. But there is this place that there is this very strong connection. There is this place where there is a lot of love. I feel like whoever you're with or whoever this person is very intelligent, very logical, very sharp. They probably have, a significant type of job where I feel very intellectual is what I'm getting. But this person, for each other, you made each other happy. This was a very beautiful relationship, but something happened that potentially caused an ending or an end of a cycle, end of a chapter. And it feels like there was some form of discontentment. Someone was disconnected is what I'm feeling here. What do we need to know about this Ace of Cups energy? Thank you, Spirit. I just feel like whatever has happened, like the worst is behind you, okay? But you've got the Two of Voices and the Four of Inspiration. So it's like someone made a decision here to offer the love, offer the connection, wanting to reconnect. The Four of Inspiration is also that gateway of being connected, of walking the same path, coming together. Home, family, comfort is kind of the energy that I'm getting here. Tell us more about this Two of Voices energy. What's the Two of Voices energy here? Thank you. So when I look at the Two of Voices with the Queen of Inspiration and the Four of Inspiration, I feel like this is your energy here, Pisces, in the sense of being really connected to your goals and what it is that you want. I think you've been really trying to connect in on that aspect of yourself, of your path and your journey. And I think even there, you're trying to make decisions going forward on what makes you feel really connected and is in alignment with your goals. Can you share a bit more on this Queen of Inspiration? Thank you. Yeah. The Hanged Muse, this is your energy again, Pisces, being Piscean energy itself. I feel like you're assessing what's actually going on, or maybe you're even waiting for this love and offer an opportunity. Maybe it's something that you're hoping, and maybe you haven't made a decision to fully move on or close something because you feel like this is your partner, this is your person, and you've just maintained focusing on yourself, on your goals, on what it is that you want. And I think you've done it quite beautifully, actually. But now it's kind of like you're doing your thing, but you're also watching. You're also trying to navigate how to best support yourself while still maintaining belief in what is next and being open to whatever that may be. While I do believe you have some belief and hope that this relationship will rekindle, I just feel like you're just in a good place either which way, okay, Pisces, or will be. So you've got the Six of Wands with the Chariot. So there's definitely something that's going to be moving forward quite rapidly that I think you're going to be really happy about, whether this is related to your career, some form of success, something that you wanted to achieve. You have goals here. It's showing with this Queen of Inspiration. You know exactly what you're working towards, or have been getting clear on what it is that you are working towards. And I think some path at some point is making a decision for you on what supports you. And I feel like you do that here, Pisces. And something just that comes on through. I potentially you're not even expecting it. So you're getting like this love offer, an opportunity, or something that's really connected to your heart space. And things kind of just start taking off. It's like a new beginning for you, a new energy, a new feeling that I feel is what you're experiencing or will be experiencing, okay? So let's have a look more at the Chariot. Yeah, this is wonderful. You've got the Muse of Materials. So this is like who you want to become. I feel like you're just flourishing and really getting to a place of success and prominence in terms of your career. I feel like there's a very solid opportunity coming on in that is very abundant, okay? Very lucrative, and I feel like you'll be leading or being someone in front of people, creating a name for yourself, creating a brand for yourself. Maybe you already have that, but it's like you're being put out into the world again and being recognized. But this is going to come through quite quickly. What else do we need to know about this Muse of Materials? Thank you. Whoa. Thank you. Don't fall. So you've got the 10 of Voices. Share more what this 10 of Voices is. It's like some news is going to come flying on through that something is over, that something has ended. What is this ending? Can you share more what this ending is? What is this ending, Spirit? Thank you. So you've got the 7 of Materials with this ending. I don't know if some of you have been kind of breadcrumbed. It's like there's been a bit of effort here and there, but not what you've really wanted, or yeah. It's interesting because I'm kind of getting like someone's tired here of the little dribs and drabs is kind of what I'm getting. Like something hasn't been enough for you to pay attention to someone. And again, I just think you're really focused on yourself here, Pisces. But someone's trying to let you know that they're interested, okay? Or maybe they're telling you, someone that you know has ended a relationship. They're telling you, hey, I've ended this relationship. Or, hey, I've ended this cycle. Or, hey, this has ended. Like something has ended or something has closed or some chapter has kind of finished. So this could be someone who was in not a good place. This could be someone who's ended a relationship. But someone's coming in to tell you this, okay? And I feel like they're trying to show you some effort here. And I don't know if you're really going to be paying attention. You're listening. But I think when I say not paying attention, you're not putting a whole bunch of energy in it. And then it's like they come in with this bigger offer to further confirm and clarify what it is that they want with you, okay? Yeah. And then we've got the 10 of Inspiration. So this is like any burdens that they've been feeling, you know, what they've been going through. I feel like someone's going to open up here to you and share their experience and why things may have been the way that they are, or just share their experience. And I feel too that they're going to open up with, yeah, like they were going through some stuff, or whatever they've been in has been quite toxic and quite taken them over in some way. Tell us more about this energy here, please. So you've got the 3 of Inspiration and the Muse of Inspiration. So this person is basically coming in as well to kind of share, like, they're on a new path now. They're on a new path. And you've got the Queen of Inspiration here. This is the Muse of Inspiration. So it's like they want to come into connection with you. They want to be in the energy that you're in, but in being the protector, being the provider, being the supporter that you need, and also probably you've been desiring. But I feel like they want you to go on a journey with them. They want to do this with you, okay, is what I'm getting here. It's like something's cleared out for someone. So either someone's ended a relationship recently, and hence why if you did meet them, maybe it was the wrong time, and they're coming on in to say, hey, like that's all done now. Or this is like a person you were with already and then is coming around to kind of say, I've been through my shit and here we are, kind of thing. So let's have a look at this Creator energy. What's this Creator energy? Thank you, Spirit. What's this creator energy? So you've got the Ace of Materials and the Empress. So there's definitely a new beginning in love here. You've got now the Ace of Materials. Sorry, not necessarily love, but at the same time, I do feel this is the confirmation that they're coming in with an offer of opportunity, an offer of connection, an offer of something that feels connected and stable is what I'm getting. And again, this new beginning, there's some offer and opportunity. This could be very much related to your career here, Pisces, as well. When we look at wands, we've got the Queen of Inspiration, we've got the Muse of Inspiration, we've got the Three of Inspiration. They're all wands energy. So they're a lot more in action, planning, being in pursuit of what matters, where you feel lit up inside and what you want to follow. But it's very determined energy. And I feel here, for some of you, you might find that as part of your focus on your career or on your own purposeful journey that you're going on, whether you're in a relationship or not, there's something here that's really taking off. There's something here that's very connected for you. And for some of you who are looking, or maybe not even looking, but are open to a deeper connection with someone, there is definitely that potential here, and you may find that you connect with them in the workplace or through work of some kind. Okay, but there's definitely a new beginning here. Can you share more on the Empress energy? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. So here we've got the Two of Emotions. So that's like connecting into, this is not a choice. This is like a connection. This is like being open and devoted to the potential of what is there. Okay, I think it's both recognized here. I feel this is a pretty awesome energy is what I'm feeling. Like you just see each other. You just notice it. You might even find too that when you connect with this person, it's just like, wow, whoa. Like you just know is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's have a look at the Hierophant and what this is. Share more on the Hierophant energy. So the Five of Inspiration is something that is a little burdensome. Okay, it's like trying to do all the things and trying to see what fits, what makes sense, what feels connected. So there's just something that doesn't seem to be in agreement, or there's some form of confusion in direction and choices here. So it might be just there's two people that are a little bit, look at the world a bit differently. And this is something or what they want is maybe a little bit different. Let's have a look at what this Five of Inspiration is further to clarify. Well, I love it. Going from the 5 to the 6. So it's like you figure it out. You really figure it out. No matter what is there, the burden, the challenge, it naturally figures itself out, because I think you're both very spiritually connected, so very grounded in your approach, very open in discussion, very passionate about caring for each other, each other's views, each other's perspectives. So this is quite a wonderful connection here. And then, like I said, with the Six of Inspiration, this is both like being recognized again. You've got this twice here. Okay, so there's definitely recognition here for who you are, Pisces, and what you bring to this dynamic. And then you've got the muse of emotion. So this is definitely someone here that is coming from a heart space. This could be you again, but you're definitely leveling up and elevating when it comes to leading with your heart, in addition to being seen in that way, in that prominence. I feel like you're just quite magnetic right now is what I'm feeling. Let's have a look at this Eight of Pentacles. So for some of you, you may not be here yet, but this is kind of what I feel is unfolding or will be unfolding. It's like you could be here right now, and then all of a sudden there's just this movement forward that starts happening. So I don't know if you've been putting yourself out there career-wise, connecting with, you know, old friends or people that you know as part of your career, and putting yourself out there a little bit more. But I definitely feel like there's a little bit more bold nature of what it is that you want and going after it, with this Queen of Inspiration showing up. Eight of Pentacles, thank you, Spirit. What's this Eight of Pentacles? They're telling me to get another deck. Okay. Eight of Pentacles energy. Okay, so you've got the Seven of Wands, which is showing up here. So there is something that you're working really hard towards here, Pisces, and whoever is trying to challenge you, I don't know if, you know, there's a lot of work that you're choosing to take on. There definitely is some form of taking on a lot, okay, is what I feel. But it's not anything you can't handle. I think you've just, it's knowing where to put your energy and what into at the right moments. And I think you will naturally navigate this. But you've got, like, you're really in a good place. And I feel like you've got this courage and clarity of what it is that you need to work on and what you need to do. And nothing's going to stop you on this path and journey. Again, you've got the Chariot. So this is going to move forward quite quickly in terms of this path, this career, or whatever that you're working on. You're going to start seeing things grow and expand quite quickly financially, but also like on what's next. This is not going to be a little bit. This is going to be full movement forward, okay? And one that you're driving as well, by the way. So the Four of Cups energy, you've got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I think you know what it is that you want, and this is not you settling, okay? You're not going to take someone's dribs and drabs and little bits and pieces. You want someone who's going to make you, you know, just make you feel in a different way. Not something you have to try, just you being you and recognizing what it is that you deserve and what you're willing to accept. And I think this is something you're becoming very clear on through whatever experiences that you've been on. But I love it. You've got the Six of Wands again. So you've got this 3 times. So there is definitely some form of success that is coming, some win, some victory, where you are also being recognized here, Pisces. You're the chosen one is what I'm hearing. Tell us more. Yeah, there's definitely a big offer and opportunity with this Queen of Pentacles. I think there's something that is putting you back on center stage, putting you back, you know, the money, the finances, the stability and success that you've been seeking. I feel like you're like, I'm back. Pisces is back, is the energy I'm getting. Quite strong. Quite strong is what I'm feeling. Let's share more on the Temperance energy. Thank you, Spirit. Temperance energy for our Pisces. Okay. Wow, this is cool. So you've got the Strength card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the World. So with the Temperance right now, I feel like this is you in, you know what you want to create, and you know how to, again, how to create what it is that you want and what you're willing to accept. You want someone who's going to balance you out and you balance them out. Someone who's going to grow with you, who's going to lead with you, who's going to, you know, do life with you in a different and new way, is what I feel that you are seeking here, Pisces. And Spirit's kind of letting you know, like, be brave and bold in terms of that approach, and recognize if things are shifting and changing, which they will be, there is a reason why. There is something that you are calling in, that you're yearning for, and you're not going to settle this time round. And so, you know, it's kind of being Spirit-led, universally led. It's something that's kind of destined for you. So this is like, again, another form of success, another chapter. Like, I think things are just evolving and unfolding. I'm just seeing like a rose, a pink rose too, which is quite nice, is what I see right now, is like opening up. So, you know, this could be like an unconditional relationship that is evolving here, Pisces. But through change, Spirit's just mentioning, like, stay strong in that approach. Be bold, be brave, and recognize that you're supported. You're not alone on this journey if any of you are feeling alone or not supported. For some of you too, you could be going, you know, moving, going on a trip, expanding something in terms of your horizon. That's going to be different for each of you in terms of what that is. But yeah, there's definitely movement happening, and I think more quickly than you realize here. So the Seven of Wands, we've got the Hermit. Share more on the Hermit energy, thank you. It's interesting what I'm getting with this Hermit energy, because if some of you have yourself experienced like a breakup, a change in relationship and dynamic, what I feel is happening here is that something takes off, and maybe you don't have time to heal or go within. You're just been going. And there's a moment in time where it's like so much has happened, you're feeling it all, and maybe you feel a little bit overwhelmed too, which can be natural with a lot of change. But it's like you're just navigating it. You're quite fluid in that approach, flexible. You know, you're a Pisces. You just seem to be able to shift as needed, even if it may be uncomfortable. But I feel like there's a point in time that you've stood up for what it is that you've wanted. But a part of it too is like you had to go within to release some things as part of this process. It's kind of like checking in with yourself to make sure you're not getting lost on your path and your journey. But again, you're very clear. You've got the Queen of Wands here, which is Queen of Inspiration. You're very clear on what it is you are pursuing, on your goals and what you're working towards, okay? You're not afraid of anything that gets in your way, on other people's belief systems, you know. That's my cat trying to play with an elastic that is on the rug. So, yeah, I'm seeing quite wonderful things here. Share more on this Queen of Wands energy, please, Spirit. Yeah, I really see you in your power here. Queen of Wands energy. Lovers, yeah. So this could be a further choice that you're making, or in terms of a pretty significant connection, okay? Something that you also feel connected to. Can you share more here on the Lovers energy? Thanks. Yeah. You're being cautious because I feel like there may be something or someone or some situation that you're missing. You feel like there's something missing from this, and you're feeling it, okay? And again, I think you don't want to make be in the same circumstance that potentially you've been in before. I think you're trying to do things wiser. You're trying to grow even through whatever you've been through. But it could be too with this cycle and world and change that someone that you, like I said, have once potentially been with is coming back on in, because this is not over. Maybe you thought it was over, and it's coming back in because this is something that's destined, and it was just a cycle that needed to close. but you're also like, I'm in a good place. I feel very strong. I know what I'm working towards now. Like, but you're also feeling the sadness here, the loss. And maybe this is what you're questioning on the path that you should be going, because you feel very connected to this person or this, situation. Share more on the Five of Cups. Thanks, Spirit. What's the Five of Cups here? Yeah. So I think there's, something that you've chosen to move away from, or again, like I said, some cycle that has potentially closed out or shifted, or something that you have moved away from, and that, it creates a little bit of sadness, a little bit of nostalgia for you, because you're on this new path. You're on this new path. Like, again, you've got plans and you know where you're going and you know what you're doing. And I don't think you want to carry any of that baggage, but it's very hard not to remember, is what I feel here. So, Knight of Wands, thank you, Spirit. Knight of Wands. Yeah. You're moving towards your happy place, where you feel home, where you feel connected on your path and on your journey. You've I think there was, did we have, I thought we had the Four of Wands here somewhere already, but this is you making your choice on who you want to do life with, who you feel connected with, who's on the same page. But I don't think you have to think too hard about it. I think you just know this. I feel this is, again, something destined and something that's just meant to be. And something that feels balanced, something that you finally feel like you have succeeded in, that you are getting yours now, Pisces, I feel like things have been a little challenging over the years, and you finally feel like you've made it, like you've got it all, is kind of what I'm feeling. You finally feel like things are working in your favor, because of this connection. The career's going great. They open up more things that attract and flow in as well. This could be someone that you end up being with based, who is in some type of role that makes decisions. It could be a Libran. I just feel there's someone that has, they just have this stature about them. Yeah. There's definitely a risk that you're taking. So this could be with the person that you potentially were with, and there's a little bit of fear here that you are experiencing, but you want to take the risk towards them. So this could be the air energy, okay? Because the king of air, the King of Swords is up there. But it's interesting, there's just some form of something, stress that you're experiencing. What is this Nine of Swords? Yeah, so what I'm getting from this is like you had moved on, and it's like you knew that someone was going to come back. And I think you tried to hold out and hold space, and you started focusing on yourself, doing you. This is what I kind of see unfolding for you, Pisces. And some form of disconnection, like I said, or discontentment, and kind of a relationship potentially separated. And you've followed your path, you've followed your journey. You're really standing out, you're really making great gains and really feel inspired, just doing you, and it's really wonderful, right? But I feel as part of this, if this was a relationship you were in, someone needed to learn something. And I feel like they're potentially coming back around, and you knew that they would. And this is not like you care for them. I think, you know, you felt like they were a soulmate connection. But now you're like, do I put the effort in? Like, do I put the effort in again? Is it enough? Is it enough for you? The work that they're going to put in. Not just you, the work that they're going to put in. Is it enough? But it's like you knew they were going to come back. Maybe they were dealing with this, you know, mental stuff. And now they're coming on back and they're asking you, hey, like, take this chance with me. And it's like you knew it was coming. You knew it was going to happen. It's like they want to rebuild on is what I'm getting. Share more with the Tower energy. Yeah. They want this new beginning with you. Someone wants a new beginning with you. They don't want to be in this energy anymore. They recognize they kind of burnt, you know, something down here. Share more on the Tower energy. Thank you, Spirit. What's this Tower energy? Share. Yeah. Yeah. So they recognize this was a very burdensome relationship. I think you even know that too. I think there was a lot of love, connection here, but maybe they didn't give enough to this dynamic and now are coming back around and are willing to do what they need, because I don't think that they realize that how much you actually gave to this relationship, how much you stood by. And then you've probably been battled and bruised hanging in there, okay? Whatever you had to deal with. But this dynamic, there wasn't enough given, and it kind of broke the foundation of the relationship. Maybe at some point you weren't on the same team. Like I said, I feel like someone potentially checked out, okay? But now, and you knew it, this is you, Pisces, is like they want to come back. They want to take another chance, okay, with this full energy. And they want this new beginning, is what I'm getting here, loves. All right, I'm going to just get some final wisdom here for you, for our Pisces. So you had adjacent possibilities as part of the Five of Inspiration, similar energy. But this one, I'm like, it's like things need to be done differently this time, okay? Things need to be done differently. And then you've also got the heart chakra showing up here, the fourth chakra. So there's definitely, you know, healing that needs to take place. But I also feel this is about coming from a more heart-centered approach in whatever situation that you're dealing with. A time to pause and connect in with your heart space, or vice versa, okay? What else do we need to know here in terms of the wisdom as part of this journey and chapter? Yeah, so it seems like there was, someone did walk away, and I think more, thank you. Yeah, so what I feel happened here, there was something that wasn't connecting. I think maybe, you know, change was needed, but change wasn't happening, and it was getting quite heavy, and there was something here to do with something, some heart space. You know, whether the approach wasn't connected to the heart, whether there's healing to the heart that needed to happen. But I feel someone had to walk away, okay? And as part of that walking away, potentially some impact to finances that could have been part of someone walking away. But I feel what happens is that you make this comeback, right? Share more here. Thank you, Spirit. Can you share more? Any other messages for Pisces? Yeah. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? What do we need to see? Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to see? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, okay, beautiful. So I do feel as part of this that the way potentially things were communicated, in addition to any other impacts that were in such a dynamic. So this could be someone that's coming on in that had this situation in their relationship and it's something that they left. But I also feel for some of you, this could be someone that you're connected to, that there was some form of disconnection for a period and then it comes back around. But this is when you get into a really good space of just doing you and caring for you. There was something that needed to be learned as part of this dynamic. And I think this lesson, and when I look at the last few weeks, this kind of makes sense with some of the readings, because normally, guys, I don't do a lot of relationship readings. Do they come in? Sure. But a lot of my focus is not just, I don't do just love or relationships, but it seems to be quite significant right now, okay? And for a lot of people, obviously, in the energy, because it just seems to be here and present every time we do a reading. But what I'm liking here is that you are focusing on you and rebuilding your foundation and financial independence here, Pisces. You're growing in terms of what you want and going after it and claiming it. So whatever impacts that you did have financially, like, things are coming back around very quickly, but there's still healing that will be taking place. And I feel like as part of this healing, this is also being able to speak your truth. This is also being able to open your heart and being okay to be accepted fully for who you are, even if you have to let go of people or places or things that aren't in support of you fully, right? You know, choose someone who chooses you, if that makes sense. And interestingly, as you kind of come out of this cycle, because this is further just clarifying everything here, you get to this happy place. Whatever your path, whatever your journey, whatever it is that you're wanting to claim, that you're seeking, you're getting to this place of happiness. You're getting to this place of, like, I feel like this sense of freedom. Like, you finally feel like you've found yourself or stepped into yourself again in a new way. Not that you lost yourself, Pisces. I just think that, you know, sometimes we take a bit of a diversion and don't realize, because there's something we need to learn, some place we need to grow within ourselves or help someone else grow along the path. Sometimes it's not always about us, you know. And but this time I really feel this is about you and your path and your journey. And that might be a bit different for you because you're used to taking care of everybody else. But I think you realize maybe in some form of dynamic, you couldn't take care of other people anymore, you know, hanging around, waiting for people to figure out their shit, figure out their own healing journey. And like, I think it was too burdensome on you. And hence why you found yourself here refocusing on you. And things are looking beautiful. Things are looking wonderful. So keep going, Pisces. I'm going to leave that with you. Stay well. Have a great break over Christmas. I hope it is a kind and supportive one. For those of you that are doing alone, sending you a bunch of love. And those that, you know, you might find yourself in some uncomfortable situations, take it as an experiment. You know, challenge yourself. Just remember that... you know, everyone's doing the best that they can, and keep shining, Pisces. I'll catch you later.